The Bundesliga has become a home for ambitious English prospects. The likes of Ademola Lookman and Ryan Kent have used loan moves to Germany as a method of rejuvenating their careers by obtaining game time at a high level, while others, such as Keanan Bennetts, have made permanent moves in the hope of longer-term self-development within one of the most exciting tactical leagues in the world. Jayden Sancho is the best example of what swapping the Premier League for the Bundesliga can do for a young English player. At just 19 years old, he already has a full campaign of football, including 7 Champions League games and a title challenge under his belt with Borussia Dortmund. Sancho left Manchester City for Germany in August 2017, joining Dortmund in an £8 million deal. And having made his first team debut last season, he's quickly developed into a key man within head coach Lucien Favre's setup this term. Favre has favoured a 4-2-3-1 system throughout 2018-19, within which Sancho has been consistently deployed on the right wing, although he's also played on the left occasionally. The youngster is expected to come into the inside channel while the near fullback pushes on down the flank, creating an extra passing lane to help Dortmund build through the thirds. Then, when play enters the final third, he exploits the dropping movements of the front two, who distract opposition centre-backs while he attempts to get in behind them on the blind side. Sancho has excelled in his right-wing role, offering a combination of step-overs, drag-backs and feints, all executed at high speed to bamboozle defenders. And once he gets beyond his man and into more dangerous positions, he has produced regularly. Not only has he scored 11 goals and set up 14 in 32 league outings, but compared with his colleague Christian Pulisic, he averages more goal assists, shot assists, second assists and through passes per 90 minutes of Bundesliga action. Of course, not every young English player who moves to Germany can enjoy a rise as rapid as Sancho's. Reis, who previously spent a season with Borussia Mönchengladbach, joined Augsburg on loan in January, but has struggled to impose himself. After a run of games in defence, his sending off in a defeat to Freiburg disrupted his momentum. Since then, and at the time of writing, he hasn't since started in the Bundesliga. Perhaps part of the issue with the 20-year-old's stalled development is tactical uncertainty. During his time at the club, Augsburg have changed managers, with Martin Schmidt replacing Manuel Baum in April. There have also been a wide variety of different systems used, with Oxford starting on the right and the left of central defence, or on the right of a defensive 4 or 3. This constant change cannot have helped him to settle, though there are some promising signs that he can play an important role if he is allowed more positional continuity. He is an accurate passer who retains his composure even when under pressure, helping his side to draw out opponents to play through them, and he prefers to play short when possible rather than instantly clearing his lines. Furthermore, while not possessing the fastest of reactions, he is strong in the air. Sancho and Oxford were joined in the Bundesliga last summer by Reis, who left Arsenal for a temporary spell with Hoffenheim. The loan has enabled the 19-year-old to work with one of Germany's brightest coaching minds in Julian Nagelsmann. Now, Nagelsmann tends to line his side up in a 3-5-2 or 3-4-2-1, though the shape is highly fluid and often subject to change mid-game. This style puts great onus not only on dominating possession, but on verticality. Players are expected to try and break the lines and play through opponents rather than simply going around or over. This is underlined by the fact that 30% of Hoffenheim's attacks go through the middle of the pitch, more than any other Bundesliga team. Nelson, like Oxford at Augsburg, has been shunted around at times, though has most frequently found himself operating as an inside forward. In this role, he showcases good awareness and movement to find separation between the lines through sharp, subtle turns. His combination play with the right wing-back is generally positive, while his quick feet allow him to break through layers of defence. Additionally, he is always willing to support the team defensively by instantly applying pressure to the ball whenever possession is lost. Yet for all his quality in and around the final third, Nelson is perhaps hampered by Nagelsmann's unwillingness to play without and out wingers. As an inside forward, he often receives the ball with his back to goal and direct pressure on him from behind. Were he to play out wide, perhaps in a similar role to the one Sancho has relished at Dortmund, his pace and dribbling skill could be put to even better use. Not every young Englishman in Germany's flight has thrived this season, but no harm can come from working with the likes of Favre, Nagelsmann and Baum. And with the Bundesliga set to welcome more intriguing coaches such as Marco Rose, Oliver Glasner and David Wagner next term, it should continue to be an ideal place for England's football future to continue their development. Sancho, Oxford, Nelson and hundreds of other professional players are available to trade on Football Index, the real money football stock market. Have a look at the link below and also see details of a special promo code for Tifo viewers.